A very important announcement. We have just now received the message that the guest of honor, Dr. Saji Gopinath, currently heads Kerala University of Digital Sciences, Innovation and Technology as its Vice Chancellor, and others have left the Principal's chamber. They will be reaching the auditorium in a few minutes. Thank you. I request all the members to be seated and maintain absolute silence. Kindly switch off all your mobile phones till the entire duration of the ceremony. Thank you. All are requested to stand up when the procession enters the auditorium.
സജിയേട്ടാ
Invocation. The president of the ceremony may now begin the program by requesting for the invocation.
ദൈവമേ കാത്തുകൊള്ളുകങ്ങു കൈവിടാതിങ്ങു ഞങ്ങളെ. നാവികൻ നീ ഭവാബ്ദിക്ക് ഒരാവിവൻ തോണി നിൻ പദം. ഒന്നൊന്നായി എണ്ണി എണ്ണി തൊട്ടെണ്ണും പൊരുളൊടുങ്ങിയാൽ നിന്നിടും ദൃക്ക് പോലുള്ളം. നിന്നിൽ അസ്പന്ദമാകണം അന്നവസ്ത്രാദി മുട്ടാതെ തന്നു രക്ഷിച്ചു ഞങ്ങളെ. ധന്യരാക്കുന്ന നീ ഒന്നു തന്നെ ഞങ്ങൾക്കു തമ്പുരാൻ. ആഴിയും തിരയും കാറ്റും ആഴവും പോലെ ഞങ്ങളും മായയും നിൻ മഹിമയും നീയും എന്നുള്ളിലാകണം. നീയല്ലോ സൃഷ്ടിയും സ്രഷ്ടാവായതും സൃഷ്ടിജാലവും. നീയല്ലോ ദൈവമേ സൃഷ്ടിക്കുള്ള സാമഗ്രിയായതും. നീയല്ലോ മായയും മായാവിയും മായാവിനോദനും. നീയല്ലോ മായയെ നീക്കി സായുജ്യം നൽകുമാര്യനും. നീ സത്യം ജ്ഞാനമാനന്ദം നീ തന്നെ വർത്തമാനവും ഭൂതവും ഭാവിയും വേറല്ല. ഓതും മൊഴിയുമോർക്കിൽ നീ അകവും പുറവും തിങ്ങും മഹിമാവാർന്ന നിൻ പദം. പുകഴ്ത്തുന്നു ഞങ്ങളങ്ങു ഭഗവാനെ. ജയിക്കുക ജയിക്കുക മഹാദേവ ദീനാവനപരായണ. ജയിക്കുക ചിദാനന്ദ ദയാസിന്ധോ. ജയിക്കുക ആഴമേറും നിൻ മഹസ്സാം ആഴിയിൽ ഞങ്ങളാകവേ. ആഴണം വാഴണം നിത്യം വാഴണം വാഴണം സുഖം.
Thank you, Arunima.
Opening of the ceremony. The president of the ceremony may now declare the ceremony open.
A warm greetings to one and all assembled here. Today, we are gathered here to celebrate the 16th graduation ceremony organized by our institution for our students. Gracing the occasion on the dais, we have the President of the function, Dr. Santosh Prasannan, Chairman, Vidya International Charitable Trust, the Chief Guest, Dr. Saji Gopinath, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Kerala University of Digital Sciences, Innovation and Technology, other dignitaries on the dais, including the members of the Executive Committee, VICT, Engineer K.G. Sukumaran, Shri K.K. Tilagan, Executive Director, Shri Suresh La, Director, Administration, Shri P.N. Nirajan, Honorary Advisor and Non-Executive Director, Engineer G. Mohanachandran, Dean Academics, Dr. Sudha Balagopalan, distinguished professors, PTA President, Ms. Nisha Valsan Nair, Head of the Academic and Non-Academic Divisions, the respected trustees from Vidya International Charitable Trust, invited VIPs, former heads of departments and professors who are here to grace this function, faculty and staff members, proud parents of the students who are getting the certificates today, the distinguished members from the print and electronic media, and most importantly, the students who have completed their course this year. All are part of this wonderful ceremony today. May I take this opportunity to congratulate each one of the students and their beloved parents and all the teachers, dedicated teachers, for making this wonderful day happen. Adding value to this ceremony, we have with us Dr. Saji Gopinath, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Kerala University of Digital Sciences, Innovation and Technology, as our chief guest for the function. Dr. Saji Gopinath currently heads the Kerala University of Digital Science and Innovation and Technology as its Vice Chancellor. He served IIM Kozhikode for over 17 years as Professor, Dean Development and Dean Academics. He was associated with IIM Kozhikode ever since its inception in 1997 and played a pivotal role in making IIMK as one among the leading, one of the top 5 management institutions in the country. He also served as the founder Dean of School of Management at Bennett University, New Delhi, and as the Director of TAPI Management Institute, popularly known as TAPMI, Manipal. In his career over 3 decades, he had set up several iconic projects in the organizations that he has worked. Notable among them include the Nalanda Digital Library for NIT, Asia's first synchronous e-learning platform for IIM Kozhikode, the satellite campus of IIM at Kochi, and the PRISM project of Nadakavu School, Calicut, which transformed a very ordinary government school as one among the top 3 schools in the country, prompted by this, Government of Kerala to adopt the same model in more than 100 schools in the state. He is also a consultant to many corporates, PSUs, and the government in the areas of operational excellence, business strategy, and sustainable development. He is a recipient of several national and international awards for his scholastic and professional achievements, including the Educational Leadership Award in the year 2015, British Council Knowledge Partnership Fellowship in 2012, London Business School Best Case Study Award in 2009, B School Affairs National Award for the Best Operational Management Faculty in 2010, IST National Award in 1997, and the National Award for the Best Integrated Agri-Processing Project in 2005. The awards are plenty and many. We are very fortunate to have his presence today, and I am proud to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Saji Gopinath, to this function. Hearty welcome to you, sir. We are privileged to have the presence of our Honorable Chairman, VICT, Dr. Santosh Prasannan, who is presiding over the function today. His bubbling energy and the commitment towards excellence helps us taking Vidya to greater and greater heights. I take this opportunity to extend a very warm welcome to Dr. Santosh Prasannan. Hearty welcome to you, sir. Let me also extend a warm and hearty welcome to the distinguished luminaries on the dais, honorable trustees of VICT, invited VIPs, former heads of departments and professors, faculty and staff members, parents and relatives of the students who are passing out this year, and to the distinguished members of electronic and print media. Hearty welcome to each one of you. Our special hearty welcome to all of you, dear graduates, who are awaiting to receive the certificates today. I'm extremely happy to extend a very, very warm welcome to all of you. Dear students, our Vidya, as a temple of technical education, has been instituted with a vision that is driven by our responsibility towards the society. Whatever we do, our focus has been, our focus is, and our focus will be to nurture every student joining Vidya as a quality individual who have the commitment to handhold the deserving sections of the society as a socially committed engineer. Graduates, you are stepping out from Vidya in this background, and with all our blessings from your teachers, from your institution, hence you will succeed in life. In the days to come, keep your eyes open towards the trends, developments, and the opportunities to keep upskilling yourself accordingly. Through you, let Vidya's flag fly higher and higher. Also remember to visit your alma mater whenever time permits. Your beloved teachers out here will be eager to know about the accomplishments that you are making in life, and share the joy of every success made by you, and that in the coming days. The college will also look forward for your support to whatever way you can as our proud and beloved alumni members. Once you are settled in life, or whenever you feel appropriate, please extend support to your juniors by way of sharing your experience, sponsoring some of the scholarships for deserving students, or by way of showing them the path forward, the opportunities available out there. We will look forward to your support in helping the institution also grow along with you. Let me conclude with a note of appreciation for the organizing committee of this graduation ceremony, and by extending a very warm welcome to each one of you once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Graduation address by the chief guest.
Good afternoon. President of the function, Dr. Santosh Prasannan, Chairman, Vidya International Charitable Trust, Principal, Dr. Saji CB, Dean, Dr. Sudha Balagopalan, Directors of the institution, the honorable members of the trustee, distinguished faculty members, invitees, guests, proud parents, and the stars of today, the graduating class of Mtech, MCA, and Btech students. At the outset, let me congratulate each one of the graduating class for successfully completing the program which you have undertaken here, be the Btech, the Mtech, or MCA. I also understand that for the Btech, the results will be coming in a couple of weeks' time, and let me wish that each of you will come out with great flying colors to make Vidya proud again. As you know that we are coming out of a major pandemic, and you people were the real heroes who have actually withstood this world of uncertainty and chaos in the last 2 years. We have seen that whatever we expected when we joined There's a lot of changes which happened. Life has been gone into a topsy-turvy during that period, but we fought it out and came out with flying colors. I think you should thank your teachers, your parents for being with you at this time of crisis and challenge and ensure that you came out with flying colors. You are actually graduating at a very, very opportune time. As we said, that world is actually coming out of a major pandemic. When you look in the past, whenever a recession or a pandemic happens, the recovery also is equally fast. Yes, because of the Ukraine war, this time there is a little bit of a slowdown, but we have seen in many sectors, there is a substantial amount of growth which is already witnessing or is going to witness in the years to come. Even in India, we say that some of the areas which are favorite to us, be it the computer science, be it the electronics, the type of growth which is predicted in the next 2 to 3 years is actually astronomical. The IT industry is expected to grow from current level of around 200 billion to around 400 billion in next 3 years, while electronic industry is expected to grow from around 75 billion to around 300 billion in next 4 years. So this sort of a huge growth which is expected in these sectors, and along with that, the other development which is happening, whether it is in the infrastructure, whether it is in the electricity, power, all these sectors where engineers play a very important role is actually growing in a fast pace. And these changes have to be definitely be led by people like you. And I think that is basically where you are passing out at a very, very opportune time. We have also seen that the digital world is actually coming into our footsteps. There is a big digital revolution coming over us, and we are the right people to lead that. But we also know that when you look at the pandemic in the last 4 years, while the pandemic put us into a lot of duress, lot of strain, it also taught us a lot of lessons. It also helped us to realize ourselves. None of you must have thought 4 years back when you joined that you could actually do a course online. You never expected that people can actually work remotely almost as efficient as possible. Even the structures which was conventionally never believed that they can do remotely, let's think about a shop floor for example, they actually started doing even in a remote manner. One of our very large steel companies in this country has actually ensured that no work is actually disrupted during the pandemic by creating a remote working models. So many of our myths about the whole world has actually changed in the last 3 years. It is not that the pandemic has brought in, the pandemic has accelerated the change which has been happening all over the years. Now this actually brings in newer opportunities and newer challenges. Like your principal has rightly pointed out in his welcome address, it's important for us to keep note of the trends which is happening around us. Because in a very, very changing world, very fast changing world, it's very important that we need to be ahead of the change, ahead of the curve to succeed. And pandemic actually brought in some major tectonic shifts in the world altogether. Let me look at some of them which are actually going to affect your lives in the days to come. As I said, there are many changes which has happened around us. We have seen digital becoming a way of life. We have seen remote working become a way of the life. We are seeing that a lot of growth which is happening around us. But two significant changes which is happening, which may actually affect the way we are going to work, we are going to live in the years to come, are two important aspects. One, there is a huge amount of emphasis on what we call as sustainability. Today, especially with the type of global warming, and some of you must have read in newspapers what is happening in Europe where forest fires, there is a huge amount of heat wave happening. There is an increased awareness of people to create sustainable business models, sustainable products, sustainable engineering means, etc. The equally important is what we call as the new world of decentralization or individual excellence. In the past, we always used to look at, whenever think about a job, whenever think about production, we always think about very large factories, very large institutions. Large was the norm. But that is many times not creating the type of sustainable earth, sustainable which we want to make. If you go back in history, maybe 200 years back, before the Industrial Revolution, most of the development was happening in small sectors. households where the units where most of the development was happening. People are actually making the products which they want in small villages, in small areas, etc. Our father of the nation used to call it as Gram Swaraj at that point of time. Now this is what is the norm of production in the 1800s or previous to 1800s. The advantage of that is it was extremely green, extremely sustainable. People were able to very happy leaving it. But it was not able to provide wealth to everyone. It was not accessible to everybody. And that is a time when newer inventions in engineering has happened. The textile technology became the key thing. The locomotives came, the steam engine came, the electricity came. All of them actually brought in major engineering changes, and people moved from small format manufacturing, small format production to very, very large format production. The last century accelerated this. With the mobility become very easy thanks to oil and thanks to IC engines and thanks to development in mechanical engineering and electrical engineering, we have seen in the first part of last century, huge amount of wealth getting concentrated in few places. Large industrial cities actually start happening in, and large production centers are going to happen. The last part of the last century actually saw another revolution, which is driven by the electronics and computers. The distributed production and distributed communication start happening. Today we speak about the fourth industrial revolution, where we are actually going back to where we started. From a world where we look at large format manufacturing, large format production, we are going back to small format production. I'm sure that all of you here know about internet because all of us use that. We all know about Web 2.0 because the social media is something which we all use. Now we are speaking about the Web 3, which is a next wave of web where decentralization, metaverse and decentralized finance, etc. are going to be the key things. So from a world where we are thinking about large format, we are thinking about large concentrated aspects, we are moving to a world where small is going to become excellent. And for you, individuals, there is a big paradigm shift going to happen. All these years, you were creating economy. So we call it as economy creators. You are actually doing work for someone who actually earn and develop the economy. From an economy creators, you are now moving to a creators economy. Each individual is going to be the ones who are going to be the person who is leading the production. Be it through remote working, be it through remote production, be it through newer models of development, be it through startups. All these are elements in which creator economy is going to evolve. Now, how do we change when we move from an economy creators to a creator economy? Unfortunately, most of our courses, most of our subjects which we learned all throughout was meant for this large format which I used to speak. Be it mechanical engineering, be it electrical engineering, be it electronics, all of them conventionally teach you to manage very large factories. But along with these subjects which you learn, you have also been taught how to learn. And that how to learn is the one which is going to stand with you steadfast in the days to come. Because you may have to adopt these principles to a very small format. We know about managing large powerhouses if you are an electrical engineer. But the future is not about large powerhouses. Future is about small distributed electrical grids. Future is not about large scale computing. We are speaking about small scale but large power computing. We are speaking about big data which is happening even at a very small scale. We are speaking about machines which can actually work at a very, very small scale. We are speaking about additive manufacturing where the production happens at the time of consumption. So you are actually moving from a world of mass to a world of small. And adopting the principles of mass to principles of small is going to be the key challenge which is going to face each of you. As I said, in the last 4 years, and especially I think 2 years, you learn substantially by yourself. The ability to learn by yourself, ability to look at the trends and learn and be ahead of the technology curve is the one which is going to help you steadfast in the days to come. But equally important is that who is going to be the winner in this whole thing? If you look at various industrial revolutions in the past, each period of time, some part of the world actually excelled. The first industrial revolution, the textile industry, we all hear about a place called Manchester, and we used to speak about Kannur is the Manchester of the East, or Panipat is the Manchester of the East, because the Manchester was a town which was a center of economic development during the 1800s. Because textile technology, Europe was actually leading that. When it comes to IC engine revolution, it was Americas which actually led that way. The American industries, American towns becomes a leading aspect. The Silicon Revolution saw the Taiwan and China and Southeast Asia, the Asian tigers coming in up. But in all these three cases, India could not actually take the leadership role. Perhaps we were under the British rule or because of other reasons. But when it comes to digital revolution, the knowledge revolution, I think we have a big role to take the leadership. And that is basically being visible all around us. Before the pandemic, our Honorable Prime Minister gave us a clarion call, say that can Indians make India as a $5 trillion economy? India was around 2.59 or 2.6 billion at that point. Trillion, sorry, not billion, trillion at that point of time. Which means he was primarily telling that, can you grow at around 14% per annum in the next 5 years? And then the pandemic struck. And India was actually the country which lost maximum. Our economic growth has gone down to -8%, the worst in the world. But as I said, we are also the most resilient people in the world. We are most people who have got, we always wake up to the challenges in the best possible manner. Because of that, today, among the world economy, large economy, we become the largest and the fastest growing economy again around 8%, plus positive 8%. From 8% to 14% growth is the challenge we are facing. For that, we need more roads, we need more waterways, we need more facilities to be given to people, we need more engineers, we need more opportunities in almost every space. And that is the opportunity in front of us. A country which is growing at around 10%, 12% in the years to come, where there is an opportunity in every area. I was sharing with your professor some time back, just a week back, in one of the seminars, somebody was speaking about how many number of people actually fly more today in India compared to what was happening in the past, maybe 2 years back. And every one person who flies, you can see a lot of auxiliary industries works. You really require people to come to the airport, or you require more roads, you require more vehicles, you require more drivers, you require more oil. So you are primarily speaking about a country which is very, very growing fast. So I've been told that some of you are actually interested to move out of the country. Especially some of your parents are very keen that you move to Canada or you move to USA or you move to Europe or something like that. It's always good to see the world. It's always good to see what is happening in other part of the world. But please believe me that the real growth is happening over here. The choice is yours. When you want to travel, there's a beautifully decorated horse cart or a bullock cart is coming in your front. Do you want to go in that bullock cart? Or do you want to you travel in a bullet train, which may not be very clean, very neat, may have some bruises here and there, but it moves very fast. That's a choice in front of us. Do you want to go into an economies which are growing at 1%, 2%, striving, struggling, or do you want to be a part of the growth story of India? And I believe that Vidya has taught you not just a few subjects, because the motto of the institution itself is that progress through education. And human progress through education happens when you are empathizes with the society, when you start looking at what is happening around us, and when you commit yourself to the overall development. Because each of you are a privileged lot in the country. We know that as on today, only 1 out of 4 people in the country can go for a higher education. And 1 out of 15 can go for a engineering education. And you are on that. In a country where the education is still for a privileged lot, your parents have put a lot of effort to ensure that you get the best education possible. And now it's the time for us to give it back. And to give it back is not by giving donations or charity, but to see that you become a part of the India growth story. And I'm sure that all of you will dedicate yourself to the days to come for that. It's also customary for every convocation address to tell the graduates who are especially getting into the corporate world to work ethically, responsibly, etc. But I think this particular point of time, this becomes much more important, especially because when something is growing very fast, greed steps in. And we know that one end we are speaking about a huge growth of India, we also speak about the challenges of growing inequality. That is something which we need to keep it in mind. Whenever you are getting into new work, new workspaces, be sensitive to the needs of the society at large. Because along with decentralization, individual excellence, and creator economy, we are also speaking about a world where sustainability is going to be the key thing. Because without creating sustainable models, without creating materials which are sustainable, without creating products which are sustainable, we cannot make this earth a better living place. And I believe Vidya has taught you, and each of you have imbibed that in various courses, various discussions, various debates, projects, various things. You have imbibed all these skills, and those skills will help you into the days to come. I wish once again each of you a great future, a future where more than you, through you, the country and the state and the region grows. Wish you all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Presentation of Memento to the Chief Guest.
Thank you. I invite the principal to hand over the memento to our chief guest and Dr. Saji Gopinath to receive the same.
We request our guest of honor, Dr. Saji Gopinath, to accept a memento as a token of our love and respect. Thank you, sir. The next part of the rituals connected with the graduation ceremony is the presentation of the candidates to the President. Presentation of candidates.
With the approval of the Council, we begin the award of the certificates to the candidates who have become eligible to receive them at this graduation ceremony. Honorable Principal, please present the candidates who may be proposed by the heads of the departments.
The Principal may present the students of Mtech program. All Mtech students and their group tutors may rise up from their seats.
Respected President, I present unto you 48 students of the Mtech program of Vidya Academy of Science and Technology, of whom all 48 are present in person, whose names are given in the list, have completed all the stipulated norms for the award of the certificates, and I request that the certificates be awarded to them.
The students and group tutors may now be seated. The principal may present the students of the MCA program. All MCA students and their group tutors may rise up from their seats now.
Respected President, I present unto you that 114 students of the MCA program of Vidya Academy of Science and Technology, of whom 111 are present in person and 3 are absent, whose names are given in the list, have completed all the stipulated norms for the award of the certificates, and I request that the certificates be awarded to them.
The students and GTs may now be seated. The principal may present the students of the Btech program. All Btech students and their group tutors may rise up from their seats.
Respected President, I present unto you that 621 students of the Btech program of Vidya Academy of Science and Technology, of whom 582 are present in person and 39 are absent, whose names are given in the list, have completed all the stipulated norms for the award of the certificates, and I request that the certificates be awarded to them.
The students and the group tutors may now be seated. Thank you, sir. You may return to your respective seat. Presentation of distinguished and honor students.
I invite the Dean Academics to present the distinguished students.
The Dean Academics may present the distinguished students. All the distinguished students and their group tutors may rise up from their seats.
Respected President, I present unto you 19 students of the various programs who have excelled in their studies and have secured the highest total cumulative marks in the university examinations. I also present unto you 71 students of the various programs who have secured the honors degree, whose names are given in the list, and I request that these students be awarded certificates first as a mark of honor of their special academic achievements.
Thank you, ma'am. Please remain for further proceedings. Award of certificates to distinguished students by the chief guest.
I invite the Dean Academics to read out the names of the distinguished and honor students for the award of certificates. I also invite our chief guest, Dr. Saji Gopinath, to award the certificates.
Dean Academics may read out the names of the distinguished students. The group tutors are requested to usher these students onto the dais. The chief guest may award the certificates to the students in the order in which their name appears in the list.
Mtech program in Structural Engineering of Civil Engineering Department, Grishma Chandran T. Mtech program in Computer Science and Engineering, Gopika V. Mtech program in Embedded Systems of Electronics and Communication Engineering Department, Pooja Siddharthan. MCA program 2020-2022, Jamsina NA. Afra PL. MCA program 2019-2022, PR Reshma. Sachin V. Santosh. Btech program in Civil Engineering, GRP Jiju. Saij KS. CSC, Anjana TA. Archana KP. ECE, Gayatri KG. Anjali S. Kumar. Triple E, Sneha Mohan K. Devika Shashi P. Sriragi Via. ME, Grishma PS. Vimal Satyanarayanan. Production Engineering, Bhavya MA.
Thank you, sir. You may please return to your noble seat. Dean is requested to remain. The Dean Academics may now continue reading out the names of the honor students. Mr. Suresh Lal, Executive Director, is invited to take charge for awarding the certificates to the students in the order in which their names appear in the list. The students may proceed to the dais in an orderly manner to receive the certificate.
Btech Honours from Civil Engineering and Anjanasri P. Vijayan. Abhirami K. Anjali S. Nair. Anjali Pradeep. Anjana P. Anil. Devika V.B. Devi Priya C.S. Diljit Muchiruparambil. Diya K. Shafar. Gadha Suresh. Gokul Krishna. Kavya C. Shaju. Krishnaja K.V. Lakshmi P.J. Madhukrishna M.S. Meenu T.R. Neema P.G. Neha. Neha Joshi. Nita Nasrin. Salva Naushad AP. Sandra Sanjay Kumar. Sharanya P.S. Sri Lakshmi Krishna. Varsha Valsakumar. Vismaya C.P. Btech Honours in Computer Science and Engineering. Akash K. Dilip. Abhijit Shahir. Abhilash K.B. Aishwarya S.M. Akhil P.S. Anakha J. Nair. Anjana M. Arun. Aparna P.S. Bharatnath C.J. Darwin P. Sunny. Harishankar M.M. Indu P, Jeffries K. Jose, Krishna Shashidharan, Yadu Krishnan C, Noorul Amin, Varsha Shaju, Yogita R. Nair, Liana Faisal, Vishnupriya P.S., Tasbih, Vinayak M, Simna Ashraf, Niranjana S, Niranjana R. Btech Honours in Electronics and Communication Engineering, Abhirami KJ, Aditya AR, Aishwarya KB, Anakha KS, Anakha Vinod, B. Purnima, Bhagyalakshmi MR, Vijay TJ, Lakshmi Taratil Vidyatharan, Pravina Francis, Sagar MS, Saumya Fatima K, Btech Honours in Mechanical Engineering, Abhishek Ramachandran, Muhammad Anas MA, Muhammad Sahil, Sergeant Paul, Srirag TM, Vignesh Rajiv Menon.
Thank you, sir and madam. Both of you please return to your seats. Award of certificates to the Mtech students. Dr. G.B. Jose, Head of the Department of Applied Science, may please read out the names of the Mtech students now. The group tutors are requested to usher these students onto the dais. Engineer K.G. Sugumaran, Executive Committee Member, VICT, may award the certificates to the students in the order in which their names appear in the list.
Adira Raghunandanan, Abhina Vijayan, Amal Krishna, Anaga VA, Anega Bobby George, അഞ്ജന ഇ, അഞ്ജന രാജൻ, അരുൺ കൃഷ്ണ പി, ആര്യ കെ എസ്, അശ്വതി ഇ ബി, ദേവിക വി എസ്, ഹസീല സി ഹനീഫ്, ജസീക്ക റോയ്, കാർത്തിക എം പി, കൃഷ്ണപ്രിയ സി ആർ, മൃദുല വിജയൻ, നഹാല ഷാജഹാൻ, പാർവതി കെ എൻ, പായൽ ദാസ്, പൂജ ഇ പി എം, സാന്ദ്ര ജോസഫ്, സിജി വിൻസെൻ്റ്, ഊർമിള യു കെ. Mtech കമ്പ്യൂട്ടർ സയൻസ്, അർച്ചന മധുസൂദനൻ, ആർദ്ര എം, ആതിര എ എസ്, ധന്യ പി, റസീന പി എസ്, രേഷ്മ സുധാകരൻ, ഷെൽവിൻ പി ഡി, സ്നേഹ ഹരിദാസ്, ശ്രീമോൾ സി വി. Mtech Embedded Systems, NP പ്രജിത്ത്, ലോണിയ ജെയിനി, അനഘ രാജീവ്, മറിൻ ബാബു, റിനി സി വി, ശ്രീലക്ഷ്മി കെ എസ്, ഫസ്ല കെ എ, അനഘ പ്രഭാകരൻ, കൃഷ്ണപ്രിയ ഇ പി, ആയിഷ ഷാമില, ദേവി കൃഷ്ണ കെ, ചിത്തിര ടി ബി, ഗണേഷ് ടി എം.
Thank you, sir. You may please return to your respective seat. Award of certificates to the MCA students. Dr. Reggie C. Joy, Head of Department Computer Applications, may please read out the names of MCA students now. The group tutors are requested to usher these students onto the dais. Mr. K.K. Thilagan, Executive Committee Member, VICT, is invited to take charge for awarding the certificates to the students in the order in which their names appear in the list.
Adarsh K. Sunny, Aditya Lakshmi S. Kumar, Alina Vincent, Amrita Suresh, Anjali John, Anjana K.U., Anjita MP, Anjita N.A., Anupama P.N., Arjun K., Adira P.V., Aisha P.A., Blessy Joseph, Catherine Joshi, Deviga P.H., Dilsha K.P., Dijna P.D., Dilna K. Dyson, Diana Umar, Donna James, Frederick Sojan, Hansa A.M., Hridya K.B., Irene George, Janish P.S., Jeslie Johnson A., Jinisha Joseph, Ginny James, Josiah Mary Case, K.R. Deepa, Krishnapriya T.S., Lisher Raphael, Manasa K. Mani, Manju P.A., Maria Benny, Maria C. Johnny, Meghana K.B., Merin V. Wilson, Mohit K.M., M.R. Ashwati, Mridula M.M., M. Shahil Harris, Naina Vincent, Prasida Praveen, Reshma Raghu, Rohini T.B., Sandra Thomas, Sharanya V. Simon, Shejila K., Sibyl Babu, Shilpa Shashi, Saumya P.N., Sri Harsha V.P., Shruti Krishna P.U., Suraj Kumar M., Shweta M.S., Anne Mary M.B., Harida H., Stenny Baby. Abhay O.G., Apsi Gio, Anita Vijay, Anjali Jairaj, Anju Davis, Anna Francia Davis, Anne Alice Paul, Adul Babu, Bushara C., Devika KV, Divya Nair, Farsina K. Assis, Ganga Rajiv, Gauri Priya MS, Grishma Gopinathan, Hannah Rose Jose, Hiba Muhammad MP, Jayashree AJ, Jelina Babu P, Jaren Joseph K, Jiti Rajan, Jyoti Shankar, Manasi PM, Maria AF, Marjan Hasina TM, Neha Udayan A, Nilina CU, Nisha K, Pallavi MP, Priya MP, Rajalakshmi K, Ravina Rafael, Reshma BM, Rifa Hussain, Ria Rafael, Rosalind PK, Sahla TK, Sanjana UR, Sajila KS, Sapna PS, Shahina AH, Sony KJ, Srikuti CS, Steffi Francis, Veena T, Viba NB, Vinaya Davis, and Vaishak VJ.
Thank you, sir and ma'am. You may please return to your respective seats. Award of certificates to the meritorious Btech students. The certificates to the meritorious Btech students may now be distributed. Head of the department of the respective Btech programs may read out the names of the students as given in the list. Volunteers may please usher the students onto the dais. Award of certificates to the Btech Civil Engineering students. Dr. Justin Jose, Head of the Department Civil Engineering, may please read out the names of Btech Civil Engineering students now. Mr. P.N. Unnirajan, Director Administration, is invited to take charge for awarding the certificates to the students in the order in which their names appear in the list.
അജി സി ബി, അഖിൽ വി കെ, അക്ഷയ കെ സുബ്രഹ്മണ്യൻ, അക്ഷയ് സി എസ്, അലീന ജോഷി, ആൽഫ്രഡ് ജോർജ്, അലോക് ആന്റണി, അഞ്ജന കൃഷ്ണ കെ യു, അനുപമ പി, അനുപമ പോൾ എ, ആൻവിൽ ജോജു, അരവിന്ദ് നാരായണൻ എം, അർഫാൻ എസ് എ, ആഷ്ലിൻ വി ഫ്രാൻസിസ്, അശ്വതി പി യു, അതുൽ ജോബി, ഓസ്റ്റിൻ ജോജു മൊയ്ലൻ, സീസർ പൊറാട്ടുക്കര, സി എസ് അർപ്പിത, ദേവനാരായണൻ പി എസ്, ദേവിക കിഷോർ, ദേവിക എം എസ്, ദൃശ്യ ദാസ് പി എസ്, ദൃശ്യ വി, ഫെലിൻറ്റ പി എഫ്, ഗീതു വേണുഗോപാൽ, ഗോകുൽ ദാസ് വി എസ്, ഹൃദിക് വി വി, ജസ്ന കെ ബി, ജിംഷ സി എസ്, ജിസൻ ക്രിസ്റ്റോ വി ജെ, അക്ഷജ് കെ എ, ആൽജിൻ റോയ് എ, ആൽവിൻ ഡേവിസ്, അമൽ സി എസ്, അനഘ ദിനേശൻ, ഏഞ്ചൽ മേരി ജോയ്, അഞ്ജലി സന്തോഷ്, അഞ്ജന അരവിന്ദൻ, അനുഗ്രഹ റിച്ചൽ, അനുഷ ടി എസ്, ആരോമൽ പി എസ്, ആതിര കെ എസ്, ബാസിൽ പി യു, ഹരിത മോഹനൻ, ഹണി രാജൻ, നെവിൽ നിഷാദ് എൻ, നികിത സി കെ, അജയ് മുരളി കെ, അക്ഷയ് കൃഷ്ണ ടി വി, ആദ്യ അശോകൻ, അബിൻ ബാബു പി, Akhil, Ajay J, Akash K. Ajay, Anagha Dhiran, Jasmine Johnson. Gopalanth CG,
Thank you, sir. You may please return to your seat. The head of department may continue reading out the names of rest of the students now. Engineer G. Mohanachandran, Honorary Advisor and Non-Executive Director, is invited to take charge for awarding the certificates to the students in the order in which their names appear in the list. The students may proceed to the dais in an orderly manner to receive these certificates.
Kishore T.S., Lismi Thomas, Mithuna N.B., Muhammad Yusuf, Murali Krishna Shammi, Revati Kuti K.M., Rayon Thomas, Ritti T.J., Sachin S., Sandra Thomas, Sandra Santosh, Sancho Savio, Sharath M.B., Savio Francis, Shafna Kader, Shalvin Joseph Arakel, Sharing G. Kumar, Shogun M. Shibu, Shreya K.S., Sona M.S., Sridevi K.D., Srirag K.B., Swati P. Tampi, Shyama B., T.S. Sanjay, Unnimaya P.S., Varsha Unnikrishnan, Vishnuja E.V., Vishnulal, Vismaya Vijay Kumar Nair, Vaishak P.R., Vaishnav C.S., Jopol Poli, Noble Paul, Rizwan P.S., Saksala, Sita C.R., Shifon P. Umar, Shohima V.V., Sri Lakshmi M.B., Sri Vishnu Devarajan.
Thank you, sir. Both of you may please return to your respective seats. Award of certificate to the Btech Computer Science and Engineering students, Dr. Sunita C., Head of Department in Charge, Computer Science and Engineering, may please read out the names of the Btech Computer Science and Engineering students now. Dr. Bobby Peter, Head General Administration, is invited to take charge for awarding the certificates to the students in the order in which their names appear in the list.
Aaron Abi, Adira PP, Abhiram C. Devanand, Ebi Palatingal, Ajay A.S., Ajay Dev T.S., Akshay K. Girish, Akshay M. Vijay, Akshay Sri Kumar, Amal C.N., Amal Joy P., Amal PM, Anjana CS, Anjana PA, Anshwal Thomas, Arjun CS, Arjun Krishna KS, Arundas CH, Arya Riju, Ashwin KS, Ashwari CJ, Ashwin Denjit PR, Avinash PU, Chedana Nandan, Cyril P. Thomas, C. Vinay Shankar, Devika K., Donna Vincent, Hanna Sara Sajan, Hari D., Ritvik Lal, Ritvik Prem, Jennifer Thomas, Jijin Haridas, Johit Jijo, Joseph John, Nitya Prakash, Balamurali IB, Clara Joseph, Fincy Francis, Harikrishnan MS, Ashwin C. Jacob. Lakshmi V. Rajan, Madhav Vinod, Madhavika KS, Manjima PA, Marjana, Milan OS, Minnu Ravi, Mridul KM, Muhammad Hashim, Namida Babu, Nandana Gigi, Neha PS, Nikhil P, Nishrin Naushad, Nida Fatima, Prajina Pradeep, Pranav PJ, Rahul MU, Samyukta ES, Sandra KV, Sayant Krishna, Shana Sharin KP, Sharma Radhika Ramesh, Shyamdas AR, Siddharth Santosh, Sneha Prakash M, Sona ES, Suraj MS, Sri Lakshmi KS, Sri Lakshmi TS, Shreya UA, Shruti Ayyar, Suryanarayan KV, Thomas Dyson, Tinji Martin, Uttara Uttaman, Vaishak Unnikrishnan, Vaishnavi Kishore, Varsha Vishwanathan Nair, Vishnu Prasad VR, Shija PS, Suraj R, Meghana Ramesh, Pranav Kurupat, Nasla P.
Thank you, sir and ma'am. Both of you may please return to your seats. Award of certificates to the Btech Electronics and Communication Engineering students. Dr. Swapna Kumar S., Head of the Department, Electronics and Communication Engineering, may please read out the names of Btech Electronics and Communication Engineering students now. Mr. Girish Kumar PC, Librarian, is invited to take charge for awarding the certificates to the students in the order in which their names appear in the list.
Abhijit ES. Abhishek MV. Aditya Kalingal. Akshay C. Akshay KB. Amal Joseph. Amal Krishna PS. Amarjit K. Anaga KP. Anand Benny. Anjali Krishna KP, Anjana U, Anu AB, Archana M, Ardhara TK, Arun M, Ashwin PR, Adira Mohandas, Aishwarya Sundaran, Benito K. Davis, Bharat Narayanan T, Christy Paul PV, Devika K, Devika KH, Franklin K. Gio, Gopika Binil, Ashwadi Chandran K, Aishwarya Surendran, Algananda TR, Alisha Inasi, Anaga Nair, Anand Krishna TS, Anishma Mohan A, Anson Joseph, Anuja Chandran, Arjun CA, Adira EK, Chitira KB, Divya PJ, Yeljo Jose, Alan Sudesh Vengat, Hari Narayan NN, Hrithik Das K, Janet Joy, Janisha P, Kavya CM, Krishnendu KS, Lakshmi VS, Libin Joy, Mikhil Madhav, Muhammad Mustaq, Navya Joshi, Nima Varghese V, Neetu S, Pranav Manoj, Rahul MA, Rohit TR, Roja Anthony, Salma PS, Samath PV, Sanjay C, Sharda S. Panikar, Sayuj PS, Shamegha VS, Shivasayan VS, Sophie Thomas, Soumya Sebastian, Saurav Vijayan, Srihari E.M., Sri Lakshmi Achayan, Sri Lakshmi K.P., Shreyas K.J., Veni A., Vismaya Pramod, Vivek Vijayan, Rishved K.S., Jishna Mary Joseph, Karthika K.K., Leo Rajan, Megha Joshi, Rohit Krishna K., Shilpa S., Shilpa M.V., Simi C.P., Shiva K.G., Shrijit K., Shri Lakshmi N.R. and Vijay P.K.
Thank you, sir. Both of you may please return to your respective seats. Award of certificates to the Btech Electrical and Electronics Engineering students. Ms. Anuja V.S., Head of Department in Charge, Electrical and Electronics Engineering, may please read out the names of Btech Electrical and Electronics Engineering students now. Mr. Paul Chakola, Head, Placement and Training Department, is invited to take charge for awarding the certificates to the students in the order in which their name appear in the list.
Abdul Rahim T. Abil Krishnan P.U. Abhinan C.V. Adarsh K. Agildas M. Agil Joshi. Alkesh Mohan V. Amala M. Sajan. Amarnath M.S. Anjana Rajan. Anumod Udayan. Aravind Binu. Arjun P. Arun Joshi. Arya Krishna E.R. Ashar Baby M. Ashik S. Palliyil. Adul E.M. Adul Johnson. Adulya S. Crisida Thomas. Cyrus Paulson. Edwin Shaju. Fayaz Muhammad Sajir. Femin Yusuf P. Fisma Bashir, Frindo Francis, Harishankar PS, Rishikesh Vellayat, Indu Hassan KP, Afra Nasrin KH, Ajay Anthony, Alan Paulson, Arun CM, Ebin K. Andrews, A.B. Raphael, Emmanuel T.R., Findo Francis N., Freddie Benny, Freddie T. Pontekken, Hiran VM, Kiran PR, Maharuk CP, Richu KC, Joffin Jose, Joseph Ansel Bonaparte V, Kiran NS, Lian Joshi, Melvin Thomas, Midun D, Muhammad Shamim, Muhammad Hijaz, Muhammad Shahin, Noor Hina PA, Nibras Hassan VM, Nitin Matthew, Naushija VK, Prajit KP, Rahul Balu, Rijo Babu, Sachin Jadavedan K, Sachin Sudesh, Safir KS, Safna TA, Sanik NS, Sangeet PR, Sanjog Shivadas, Sharath MS, Shijo K. Baiju, Sijoy P. Jose, Sri Lakshmi P, Sri Lakshmi PG, Sujit Krishnan NR, Ujjwal Raju, Uma V. Menon, Vijay Verghese, Vinaya Anand P, Vishnuj Gobi, Vishnu K, Vishnu MB, Vivek Wilson Neelam Kavil, Derek Francis, Shebin Shaju, Shilpa P. Kumar, Srijit P.S., Sri Lashmi T.P., Stella Paul, Toms Verghese, Vishnu V.C., Shivanandan K.P. and Sushant Babaso Gaikwad.
Thank you, sir and ma'am. Both of you may please return to your seats. Award of certificates to the Btech Mechanical Engineering students. Dr. N. Ramachandran, Head of the Department Mechanical Engineering, may please read out the names of Btech Mechanical Engineering students now. Ms. Nisha Valsan Nair, PTA President, is invited to take charge for awarding the certificates to the students in the order in which their names appear in the list.
Abhinav Shine Puvatungaroil, Abhiram K, Abhiram V. Jiju, Adil P.K., Advait, Agin K. Kunjimon, Ajil Joseph, Ajil K. Sunil, Ajin P.S., Ajin P.S., Alfred Georgie, Alvin K. Johnson, Amarjit A., Amrut P., Anandu V.S., Anashwara Eric Bobby, Aniruddhan K.R., Aniruddhan V.R., Arjun Babu, Arjun I.S., Arjun P.S., Aaron Jijo, Arun Krishnan, Ashwin Gopakumar, Ashwin Nandan, Adil Krishna Chirot Baburaj, Augustine Boban, Binesh P.B., Binjo Taragan, Bisjo Taragan, Daniel Prince, Daljo Lasar, Devadatan C., Dominic Savio KJ, Fidul P.A., Kokul K., Gokul Chandra K.R., Harikrishnan V.K., Jagat M.M., Jimnas Jalil, Kamaljitu I.P., Kiran P.D., K. Kiran Raj, Leon C. Papachan, Mallata Rajan Ranjit, Abhiram M.R., Akhil Joy, Akhil O.V., Alkesh Kumar P.S., Alvin C.J., Anthony Rapai, Ashik K.S., Ashlyn C.A., Asif Ali A., Clement Shah K., Clindo P. Wilson, Darwin C.J., Dhanush K.S., Gokul V. Chandra, Akshay P.R., Jifin Raju, M.K. Prajit Verma, Muhammad Fadil K.V., Muhammad Sharif, Mukund Harikumar, Nahid Milan, Nandakumar C.V., Neeraj Balakrishnan P., Neeraj N., Nidal P. Umar, Nihad Ali, Nigal Shuhur Hussain, Nijin M.M., Pranav T.P., P. Srihari, Raghav Ashok T.A., Raivin K.R., Ramnath Glitter, Rasal Salim, Ritik Raj M.N., Rizwan Shahjahan, Rohit Ajit Kumar, Samyak C.R., Sanjay KT, Sanjay Sajeev, Sanjit VS, Sangeet R. Baliga, Sharat Babu PS, Sharat M, Sharat P. Raj, Shanmugadas TM, Smith Shajil, Suraj MS, Sridesh T. Balram, Srijit TS, Srinand KP, Srirag Sunil, Vignesh Sahajan, Vishnu KS, Vaishak K, Advait PM, Eldrin C. Wilson, Gio George, Hariprasad PV, Louis C. P. Martin, Rahul PS, Rahul V. Nair, Regil Anthony, Sajin Xavier, Sanjit P, Sony Nelson, Ujjwal KS, Sharil Shelly.
Thank you very much, sir and ma'am. Both of you may please return to your seats. Award of certificates to the Btech Production Engineering students. Professor Anil KB, Head of the Department Production Engineering, may please read out the names of Btech Production Engineering students now. The principal is invited for awarding the certificates to the students in the order in which their names appear in the list.
Akshay S, Amal V. Anil, Arjun PH, Ashwin VP, Adul Krishna KM, Christopher, Darshan A, E.S. Devasagar, Madhumita C, Nidish MS, Rohit PS, Akshay TA, and Malavika Krishnan.
Thank you very much, sir. Both of you may please return to your respective seat. The certificate distribution is completed. Next, oath taking by the recipients. All dignitaries on the dais and all students may now rise from their seats for the oath taking by the certificate recipient students. All of them may raise their right hands with folded fingers. The president of the ceremony may now administer the pledge by inviting Ms. Gayatri KG for the same.
I invite Ms. Gayatri KG, representing the student community, to lead the oath-taking function.
I hereby pledge that I shall, in thought, in word, and in deed, ever endeavor to be scrupulously honest, fair and diligent in the discharge of my duties in my profession, and shall forever uphold the dignity and integrity of our profession and the honor of Vidya Academy of Science and Technology. I shall uphold and advance social order and the well-being of fellow members of our society, and shall devote all my energy to promote the unity, integrity, and the secular ideals of our country.
Thank you all. The official function will be over after the declaration of dissolution of the ceremony by the President, followed by the national anthem. The institution wishes the best of luck to all recipients of the certificates. Dissolution of the ceremony. The President may now dissolve this assembly of the graduation ceremony.
Thank you. I declare that the graduation ceremony function of Vidya Academy of Science and Technology is hereby
Thank you, Mr. President and all. Now the national anthem will be rendered, followed by the return of the academic procession with the dignitaries. After the national anthem, the dignitaries in the processional formation may be ushered to the portico of the auditorium to mark the formal end of all the rituals associated with the graduation ceremony. The students and parents are requested to wait for an important announcement before leaving the auditorium after the academic procession is over. The announcement is regarding the rearrangements made for the photography session. We repeat, the students and parents are requested to wait for an important announcement before leaving the auditorium after the academic procession is over. The announcement is regarding the rearrangements made for the photography session. All the students, faculties, and head of departments should stay back in the auditorium for the group photo session, which will be held soon. Thank you. National Anthem. All are requested to rise up for the National Anthem. The dignitaries may now return to the portico in procession. The band music may be played to herald the start of the return of the procession. The audience may raise up in respect of the procession. All the students, faculties and head of departments should stay back in the auditorium for the group photo session.
The photographs would be taken branch-wise. Volunteers will help in making arrangements for the group photo session. The principal, head of departments and group tutors may join the students for the photo sessions in the following order.
Firstly, group photograph of students of Mtech, Civil, CSE, EC, followed by group photograph of students of MCA, then group photograph of students of Civil Engineering, then group photograph of students of Computer Science and Engineering, then Electronics and Communication Engineering, followed by Electrical and Electronics Engineering and Mechanical Engineering, lastly Production Engineering. Please be available in the venue in time. Please note that you will miss the group photo session with your class if you do not report to the venue on time. I repeat, please note that you will miss the group photo session with your class if you do not report on time. Hence, please report in the time for the group photo session. After the group photo session, students shall take photos with their parents, return their robes, thereafter in the respective counters at the auditorium. Production engineering and civil engineering should submit the robes outside the veranda on right side of the auditorium. MCA and mechanical engineering department should submit the robes outside the veranda on the left side of the auditorium. Then EEE, CSE and EC inside the auditorium, in which EEE should submit the robes on the right side, CSE in the middle and EC on the left side of the auditorium. I repeat, after the group photo session, students shall take photos with their parents, return their robes thereafter in the respective counters at the auditorium. Firstly, production engineering and civil engineering should submit it outside veranda on the right side of the auditorium. MC and mechanical department outside the veranda on the left side of the auditorium. EEE, CSE and EC inside the auditorium, in which EEE should submit the robes on the right side, CSE in the middle and EC on the left side of the auditorium. Parents, relatives and other accompanying the students may disperse now. The students will join you after the group photo session. Thank you all for joining the function today. Best wishes to you all. Thank you. I invite Mtech and Civil Engineering students for the group photograph on the stage, along with their group tutors. I invite Mtech and Civil Engineering Department for the group photo session with their respective faculty members on the stage. I once again kindly request the Mtech and Civil Engineering students for the group photograph along with their faculty members on the stage.
ഫോട്ടോയിൽ ഇട്ടാതിരിക്കാനാണ്